you ever feel like your money just disappears each month and you're not sure where it went? It's like you're working hard, but at the end of the month you look at your bank account and wonder, where did all that money go? Well, today, we're going to fix that. We're diving deep into one of the most powerful budgeting methods out there, zero-based budgeting. This method doesn't just help you track your money, it helps you take control and stop wasting it. Imagine not worrying about overspending anymore and being in full control of your finances. Sounds good, right? Let's get into it. Why zero-based budgeting is the key to financial freedom. Now here's the deal. Most budgeting methods leave room for mistakes. You make a budget, but what do you actually do with it? Do you stick to it? Do you track it? With zero-based budgeting, ZBB, every single dollar has a job. It's not about budgeting what's left over at the end of the month. It's about assigning a job to every single dollar you earn. And here's the best part. It forces you to think about how you're using your money and if it's really going toward your priorities. Let me give you an example. Imagine you have $3,000 a month coming in. Instead of just paying bills and hoping you have enough left for everything else, you take that $3,000 and break it down into categories: food, savings, debt repayment, investments, entertainment, and so on. You assign every dollar to something specific until you hit zero. So if you assign $500 to savings, $700 for rent, $300 for groceries, $200 for entertainment, and so on, at the end, you're left with nothing. Every dollar is accounted for. The basics of zero-based budgeting. Let's break it down step by step. First, let's talk about why you should even bother with this method. 1. Clarity on where your money is going. Most of us have no idea where our money goes month to month. If you're just tracking bills and general spending, it's easy to let money slip through the cracks. But ZBB doesn't let that happen. You allocate every single dollar. For example, instead of just saying, I'll spend about $500 on food, you break it down. $200 for groceries, $100 for dining out, $50 for coffee runs, and so on. This forces you to pay attention to where your money is really going. 2. No more impulse spending. By the time you've assigned every dollar, there's no money left for impulse buys. Want to buy something that wasn't part of your plan? Too bad. It's not in the budget. This discipline is key to finally getting ahead financially. 3. Achieve your financial goals faster. ZBB isn't just about budgeting your expenses, it's about building wealth. With a zero-based budget, you can allocate funds to things that help you grow financially, like savings or investing. By consciously allocating money to things that matter to you, you're setting yourself up to achieve your financial goals faster than if you were just throwing money at bills every month. How to set up your zero-based budget. Now let's talk about how to set it up. It's simple, but it requires a little time and discipline. You don't need to be a financial expert to do this. Let's dive in. Step 1. Track your income. The first thing you need to do is figure out how much money you have coming in each month. This is your starting point. This includes your salary, side gigs, or any passive income you're generating. Let's say you make $3,000 a month. Step 2. List your expenses. Next, list all your expenses, both fixed and variable. Fixed expenses are things like rent, utilities, car payments, and subscriptions. Variable expenses are things like food, entertainment, or personal shopping. This is where you'll be assigning money to each category. Step 3. Assign every dollar. The real power of ZBB comes when you start assigning every dollar to a category. Start with your essentials: rent, food, utilities. Then, allocate money to your savings, investments, debt repayment, and personal fun. The key is that every dollar should have a purpose. Here's an example of how you might allocate: rent, $1,000, utilities, $200, savings, $300, food, $300, entertainment, $150, debt repayment, $500, miscellaneous, $50. You've assigned every dollar. There's no extra money floating around. Step 4. Monitor and adjust. Once you've set your budget, it's time to monitor it. Are you sticking to it? Are you overspending in certain areas? Zero-based budgeting is a living, breathing system. You need to keep track and make adjustments as life happens. How ZBB helps you take control of your money. Now, let's talk about why zero-based budgeting can change the way you think about money. The reality is, without a plan, you're not really controlling your money. Your money is controlling you. You're living paycheck to paycheck, wondering where your money is going, and feeling anxious about your financial future. But with ZBB, you take control. You choose where your money goes, how it's spent, and what you prioritize. You're no longer at the mercy of your spending habits. You're the one in charge. And the best part? ZBB helps you to stop wasting money. You cut back on things you don't need. You realize that some of those impulse buys are just draining your finances. And most importantly, you save and invest your money more efficiently. So how to keep it simple and not overwhelm yourself? I get it. Zero-based budgeting can sound like a lot of work at first, but it doesn't have to be complicated. It's all about making small, consistent changes. Start small. Don't try to do everything at once. The first month, focus on your essentials: rent, bills, food. Once you get the hang of it, add in savings and investments. And keep track, even if it's just on a piece of paper or a simple app. But just start. Zero-based budgeting isn't just a way to track your spending. It's a way to take back control of your life. It's a way to stop wasting money and start building wealth. You don't need a fancy financial background to make it work. You just need a little discipline, a plan, and the commitment to follow through. If you're tired of wondering where your money goes each month and you're ready to take control, give zero-based budgeting a try. You'll be amazed at how much more in control you feel and how much more money you can save and invest. To recap, track your income and all your expenses. Assign every dollar a job. Monitor and adjust as you go. It's a simple system, but it works. If you commit to it, you'll find yourself building wealth faster than you ever thought possible. So what are you waiting for? Take control of your money, stop wasting it, and start building your financial future today.